Neighborhoods, nice homes, big teen addiction problems. A Granite Bay dad thought he was protecting his kids from drugs and crime, but he ended up busting his son's supplier. And he's not alone in his ordeal. A young man out of control.
I grabbed a little foot video and I thought, I've got to film this. He doesn't know where he is. He's like a sick animal on the floor.
It's a side of addiction we rarely see, and when we do, we turn away. BradDeHaven couldn't turn from his son going through withdrawals from prescription drug abuse.
I thought I knew it all. I'd been through it all. I thought I'd seen it all. And yet it happened right under my nose.
The DeHavens live in an affluent Granite Bay neighborhood, sent their kids to good schools. Still, his son became addicted at 15 after taking Vicodin for a sports injury.
I thought if I could get him away from this drug long enough that he wouldn't crave it anymore, if we could get it out of his system. That was my basic thinking. Just stop. Why doesn't he just stop?
By 22, his son was 6'2", 130 pounds, a full-blown addict and drug seller, and about to go to prison. Their story is not as unusual as you might think. Turns out, teens pop pills in Placer County at nearly 2 times the national rate.
And if they don't use it all, they're going to have it available in the medicine cabinet. So a big part of it is just access to medical care.
Kathy Sinor has taught health at Granite Bay High for more than a decade. She says it's all about access. She says there's also a perception that pills are safer than street drugs. So she teaches exactly what's in each bottle.
They each get an over-the-counter or prescription medication, and then we want them to thoroughly read the label. As
part of the assignment, making parents and students clean out their cabinets.
10 years ago, we didn't have a prescription drug abuse problem among teens. Now it's the availability, so we need to educate the parents.
BradDeHaven ended up busting his son's dealer in exchange for rehab instead of prison.
It's kind of like jumping off a cliff. You don't really realize that there's rocky shores below you until you're about halfway down, and that's kind of how this bust went down.
Bradley wrote a book about the experience and helps families around the country. His son, now 26, is healthy, happy, and drug-free, something he wants for all parents.
They're showing symptoms of a disease, and if they showed symptoms of any other disease, you would do what a parent does and you would have them treated or checked.
They're an incredible family, and on October 29th, Placer County is holding a prescription medication take-back event, so it accepts prescription medication at 11 locations. We have all the information on Fox40.com.
A new vaccination